everyone, welcome back to my channel. I look great, don't I? So as you can probably tell by the title of today's video, I'm going to be sharing with you my do's and don'ts within makeup. Do's and don'ts. I'm not going to lie, I have done the majority of the don't side, so I wanted to share with you things that I have done in the past that I have definitely learnt from, like the brows. No shame, we've all been there, but I suppose makeup, you are still learning makeup. It's never perfect. No makeup is ever perfect. It's just your personal preference really, but I'm just going to share with you my do's and don'ts that I personally think will help you throughout makeup if you focus on the tips on this side other than this side, because I have definitely done literally most of these, so it is not a pretty look at all, no. I'm not trying to offend anyone in this video. This is most of the stuff that I've actually done in the past. I was like, okay, and I've seen people do videos of this before and I was like, I should definitely do that because I have done so many of the don't side, so it's not so good. But anyway, if you want to know how I got this incredible makeup look, no, if you want to see my tips on the makeup side that you should do other than the side that you shouldn't really do, then please keep watching. So as you can see, I am applying some moisturiser on the do side. I'm going to call it do and don't side. So my left side for you guys is my do and the right side is don't. And then I'm also going to apply some primer. It's so important to apply moisturiser and primer before applying any foundation because it just keeps your face hydrated and you'll notice that your makeup stays on so much longer. So with the don't side, I'm just going to go straight in there with some foundation, which is about 10 shades too light for me. I used to make this mistake so much. I was the person that was always scared to go too orange, so I went too light. But yeah, you can tell it's just not a great match. Look at my neck and shoulders. So now on the do side, I'm going to be applying some foundation that is my actual colour. So if you're not sure what your colour is, I recommend going into any shops, and normally any makeup stands do colour correcting. So if you're really not sure, then I recommend doing that. So moving on to concealer on the don't side, I'm popping the tiniest bit on and then I'm using my finger. You can see I've only put it on straight under my circles, and then on the do side I'm going to do a triangle shape and just drag it down a little bit, and this is just going to help blend in. It's so much nicer. And also I'm using a beauty blender. I use beauty blenders all the time for my concealer, and you'll notice such a difference if you do a triangle shape when you do concealer. It just makes you look, I know it sounds weird, but it makes you look more natural and it blends in better. And then you have to set your concealer and your foundation, because if you don't, you'll then put bronzer on and it will go so patchy and awful and it will look like this. It's awful. So I really recommend using powder. I was actually trying to blend it out here. Sorry, my voice just went a little bit. And then I'm just going to go a bit overboard with the bronzer because that's what I used to do. Sorry, my voice is going. I'm actually ill and I'm trying to talk, but it's not working. And then on the do side, I'm just going to lightly apply bronzer, and you can see from applying the powder, it's just blending so much nicer. And then for contour, I'm just going to go a bit overboard and I'm going for the skeleton look. I used to do this. It's really important not to drag it all the way down to the bottom of your face because it won't look as natural. And I know you can see on the do side, it obviously doesn't look completely natural, but it looks more natural to the don't side. And then underneath, I'm just going to sharpen the contour with some white powder. And then on the do side, I'm going to use a banana powder. And now I'm going to contour my nose. So I used to go a bit overboard when I contoured my nose. When I was younger, when I first knew it was a thing, I used to literally go overboard. So I'm going really natural contour on my nose on the do side, and then on the don't, I've dragged it all the way down to my nose, which actually makes your nose look larger. Oh my god, so I had so much fun doing my brows at this point. I actually genuinely used to do my eyebrows like this. How embarrassing is that? So I'm using the same product as I'm using on my left brow, which I am my right, just so you guys can see what the actual products can do. Oh, this is awful. I genuinely used to have my eyebrows like this. And then I'm going to use the same product, and I'm just going to make my eyebrows look so much more natural and just make them blend in. And it's quite important to actually see your hairs and your eyebrows, because it does make them look more natural, even if you do fill them in or not. My eyebrows naturally, I've got dark hair, but it's really, really fair, so that's why I fill them in. But if I didn't fill them in, like, I wouldn't. And then I'm going to put some concealer underneath just to set it, and then I'm also going to prime my eyelids with the same concealer. And then I'm going to set the concealer, whereas on the other side I'm not going to set it at all. And then I'm just going to keep my brows locked in place just with some brow gel. And I'm not on the other side, I'm just going to keep it so it can keep smudging. Here I'm going to prime my eyes with the same concealer, and I'm not going to go in with setting it. So it's sort of the same thing that happened with the bronzer. Look at the eyeshadow, it just doesn't really blend that much. Yeah, this is not a great look. So I've gone overboard, but I actually used to do this as well with my eyes, and focusing on one colour and literally putting it on your whole eyes, so you have panda eyes. Whereas on this side I'm using a transition colour, which is really, really important. So it's sort of like your base that you put in your crease, and then that's the colour you work with. So now I'm putting a little bit of a darker colour, and then I'm blending it up with the transition, and you'll see it looks so much more, I was going to say natural, no, it just blends in so much nicer. And then I'm going to pop a really, really, really pretty shimmery shade on the lid, and then in the inner tear duct. And then on the other side, in the tear duct, I'm just going to pop a lot of the shimmery shade, because you've got to know that you've got a tear duct there. Oh, lovely. I actually look like a panda. And then I'm just gonna, I actually can't talk. And then I'm gonna pop some mascara on to both of my eyes. And then I'm going to be applying some very dramatic eyelashes on the don't side, and then more wispy, sort of natural ones on the do side. You'll see a difference. It looks like I'm wearing fake eyelashes on the do side, but it's more natural. And then I'm going to go in with some blush, because why not? I'm just going to go so overboard. Everyone used to go overboard with blush at some point, come on. And then I'm just going to go lightly with the do side. I'm using the same product, so you can see what a difference it makes. And then with highlight, this was so fun. I'm not going to lie, I might sometimes do this now with the highlight. You can never have too much, but maybe you can a little bit. And then this side, I'm just going to dab it on a little bit, and then smudge it with my finger, just to make it look more natural, so I've got more of a natural glow. And then I'm going to be popping some highlighter on my brow bone. Oh, lovely. And then, this was quite fun. I just got some red lipstick. You can see I'm not lining my lips. I've literally gone straight in with the red lipstick, and I've definitely gone over my lips. And then you can see on this side, I'm lining my lips first. I'm doing sort of an ombre effect, and then I'm going to pop some liquid lipstick, which is, it's sort of a similar colour, but it's lighter. And when you do an ombre effect, you'll notice such a difference, and your lips will look bigger without having to overline them. So this is the final result. I really hope you guys have enjoyed this video, especially my don't side. But anyway, thank you guys so much for watching this video. If you found it funny, or if it's helped you in any way, then give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you're new to my channel. Thank you guys so much for 50,000 subscribers. This is insane. It's just going up so much, and I am so happy. So thank each and every one of you for subscribing and supporting me along this amazing journey, and I thank you guys so much. So anyway, thank you for watching. Thank you. And I will see you in my next video. Bye.